Hello, Witchers, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play series. I am your host, The Dark Side, and I'll be Geralt. Today, we are going to continue the quest Ugly Baby, which is in Kaer Morhen, right here. Ugly Baby has 3 steps to it, and so far I've completed one of them, which was chasing a fork tail with one of the other Witchers named Ezekiel. Now we are going to help Yennefer fix her megascope. Let's take care of that. Uh, so while you're here in Kaer Morhen, you can pick up a number of quests in the area related to some monster fighting and some of the areas in the game. Ooh, what's this? What's in this chest? These chests always have good stuff in it. Master armor, and we'll take those both. And I'll draw my weapon. Thank you very much. Sure, grind your weapon, no problem. So, some good news on the front is apparently patch 1.07 should be coming at some point soon, hopefully within this week. I'm looking forward to it because I guess I was kind of looking forward to adding runes to my weapons and not I guess yeah runes to my weapons and doing some of the crafting that goes along with that. But if if you haven't noticed, pretty much been bugged with it. So there's a quest right there for Lambert, which is talk to Lambert about journeying to the circle of elements. But before we do his quest, as part of Ugly Baby, we're gonna take care of our girl Yennefer and see what she's up to. Uh, yeah, but the the runes and the alchemy as a whole, when patch 1.05, I think it was, or 104 got released, it got broken pretty bad. This is the best way to say it. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why it's like that, but somehow it was broken. So there's nothing more that we can do with that other than to wait till they fix it. Luckily, I don't think that it really affects the gameplay as a whole. You can still none. Put it this way: they're just special to me. They're just special additions to the.
God
Whoa! What
damn
the
it!
hell?
Piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything, when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that
That's
very
exactly what
bed
you
is where
seem
you
like.
just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes,
Fucker,
I
indeed
know.
I
You
did.
lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid.
At this rate, I'm
On
gonna
to
end
more
up with
pressing matters.
nobody at the end of this. Like, yeah, this really started to piss me off, and I'm starting to feel like I should have chose Triss instead, but I sent her on her way. Missed out on that opportunity, and my answers with her They were really not going in the realm of let's fuck and be together. Nor do I really want them to be the way things are going.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Already helped Eskel. I can check on Lambert. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the
The
Lodge,
Lord,
Elven
the
Sage.
Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
What in the fuck?
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Is this... Why is it still pulling up? Goddamn. He's just so damn brash. So let's go find the source of this magical disturbance using whatever the fuck that says. Potestaquisitor? What in the hell? I don't even know what the hell a potest. Yeah. Good luck. You pronounce that shit. So something's basically disturbing her use of her megascopes, and we have to find out what it is. So I guess we'll probably have to equip this thing. Oh, it's already equipped.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Oh, got a signal.
Ooh, got a signal. Can't catch me.
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Look at that thing, it's on fire. Alright, looks like it got weaker.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are.
There we go. Found that disturbance.
Disturbance is coming from there.
Thing was like a dowling rod.
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. Alright, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
It would have been funny if he was like, yeah,
How
daddy.
goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
This motherfucking Quasimodo bastard. He's so funny.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Like, I wonder what that says about me, that I like the simpletons in this game more than anybody else. Because I really do like the rock trolls, and the Uma's funny too. Uma, and he's not even saying anything. Alright, so we gotta go let her know that we found whatever was causing that with our potescator, whatever. With our dialing rod and divining rod, whatever you want to call it. And then we got help Lambert, and we should be pretty much complete with the Ugly Baby questline.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now
Really?
let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Let's see if it works.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iacus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
God.
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not
Raphael.
conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Well, that's interesting.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
You told me how to shag
Vesemir
sorcerers,
figured
you
sword
bitch.
work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
So that elf running around with our girl Siri, she's really motherfucking old. Or he's really old.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Siri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What now?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a bore, despite my asking you not to.
I didn't act like a bore. Fine, whatever, sorry.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Man, she's a bitch. Alright, so now we're going to get back on our quest with Ugly Baby and finish up things here in this video by talking to Lambert and helping him out with his part of the quest. We already had the forktail spinal fluid from helping out Ezekiel. Now we helped her out with her megascope so we can help out Lambert, and that should complete this portion of the Ugly Baby quest. Or the entire Ugly Baby quest, actually. Where you at, Lambert?
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind
Man,
showing
I
a bit
still
of
don't give a
sympathy?
fuck.
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert,
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
No reason
I ain't gotta
to
wait for shit.
Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I like that we are in Kaer Morhen with a bunch of the other Witchers.
Been
and
thinking, we gonna swim across
we are
the
getting
pond?
more
No,
of the
I got a boat moored there.
story.
You know, for fishing.
Wow, never took you for the fishing
with
type.
you
I
know
use bombs.
their background and
I
how
drop them
they
in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
how they
That makes
became
sense.
Witchers and so forth. It's pretty neat. They're definitely doing a good job of wrapping up Geralt's story. Should be interesting to see what happens then when the DLC comes out, and whether or not we'll be continuing to play as Geralt or we'll be playing as Cirilla, or just playing out what the future of the series holds. I would like continuing on more stories with Geralt. I think I like him as a character. However, I would love it a lot if we got a freaking Harpies. I would like it if we got a truly open world story in the vein of like Skyrim, where we just played where we got to play our own created Witcher. I think that would be really interesting I think that would interest a lot of people, be it whether it's a female or it's female or a male character. I don't care which one it is. Man, there you go. Get down here. Oh, you! I didn't even see her.
Nice shot. Humpty's running for that vision you thought. Gotta get me.
Damn.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Save that tale for your next dickhead. Everyone's an ass. But I like him. But I would like to play, I think it would be really interesting to play a story where we create our own Witchers and we start literally from the bottom and get to the top, and instead of being a legend like Geralt is, you know, just
Tell
start
me
from
about
the bottom.
Things any better between you?
Seems
Game's
so.
interesting as
Old
is, so
man's
I'm not
dropped the
complaining
moralizing,
too much
and I
about
try
it
not to piss him off too often.
in terms of, you know, story
Working out
narrative.
well.
I think CD Projekt has done what
Castle's
few
pretty
other
big.
people
Easy
were
to
able
stay
to
out of each
accomplish
other's way.
inside some of these open-ended games, especially where you're trying to make choices seem like they really matter and they're not just generated off the computer's AI and
Damn it!
predefined
Moored it
scripts.
right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it! In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
So we gotta go find this boat now because this dumbass don't know how to tie off a boat. Alright, what is that? Looks like just drowners. Just drowners, no big deal.
Come on!
Let's kill them. So where's this water hag at? 'Cause I know there's gotta be a... There's just no way that there's no water hag in the area. All these drowners. Took your arm off, even though I was not high enough on the ground to take your arm off.
Water hag.
Great.
Yep, I knew it.
Last thing we need.
I knew it.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Yeah, let's
Doesn't
make it
seem
sound
like
easy.
such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Dude seems pissed about what he had to do in order to become a mutated freak.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
Alright. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
I want to grab the stuff that the water hag had, just in case. So I'm going to grab that from her real quick. We got a lesser red mutagen. Like, one of the things for the alchemy stuff that I was talking about earlier, there we go, got it, that I notice is even if you look at the the red mutagens and crafting those, the ones that you are picking up seem not to be registering inside the alchemy system for some odd reason. So, I mean, that's part of it being broken, I assume, but it's annoying right now. But like I said,
Make
not
this
game
boat
crippling.
yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Boat doesn't look any worse than the boats we've ridden before.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Lambert, what a prick. So there's some really good dead time here for riding across the sea.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Somehow I feel like we're gonna
Right,
crash.
almost there.
I get nothing to do about it. Lambert, what a prick.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old spear tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
That's
You
not my
know
kid.
this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate
We'll
just
investigate.
in case. I'm
Just in case.
100% certain.
Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn high. Almost always. Fine. Let's go.
I can almost damn near guarantee that that's not a fucking kid. What is that? A godling?
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
The fuck?
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Yeah, like, damn it. Damn it. Mother. Come on, bro. We go toe to toe right now.
An illusion. Who would
Who would
have
have
thunk?
thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
And he's like such a pussy. Did you not have fun fighting?
Geralt? Geralt?
Dude, that's like all that should have mattered. You're a freaking witcher. You hear a monster, you go kill it. I know you don't want to do it but for money, but Jesus Christ. It was fun. Alright, so now we're going to get back on the path of this cave. Good old spear tip here. Before we do, I guess, you know, we'll use that cat's eye piss that we got. So, I've got quite a bit of concoctions. I made them just because. So, there goes my cat's eye. Let's use that and get on in the tunnel. Obviously, we're gonna be fighting somebody named Spirit Tip. I'm assuming it's some kind of troll. What is that? Some bones?
Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old spirit.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Hard to believe either one of them would be fat fucks with all the shit they would have to be doing as a profession.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act, stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
I want to wake old Spirit Tip. I'm hoping we get to fight old Spirit Tip. Sounds like fun.
Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Do you hear that? I heard it.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there.
Look at
Makes
that.
you want to make this moment last forever.
It does, doesn't it? Makes me want to save. So I can treasure it. I want to wake him. That's the real. Let's grab this item though. Maybe we can wake him later. What the hell? There we go.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Alright, so we still got the cat's piss in our eye for like another minute 47 seconds.
Seems.
If you are having trouble with it, I'm gonna take it out just because I'm recording videos, but not really that, to be honest, not that big of a deal to me. If you're having trouble though, you can use, I believe it's tawny oil, no, golden oil, I believe, that removes the effects of everything that you have. Yeah, nope, that's immunity. Damn it. Which one was it? Oh, it's white honey. I don't have any white honey. I'm 0 for 1. Need to meditate for that
As
crap.
soon as he saw us.
I hope you can
Never
bear
known
with
a
2
troll to
minutes
do
of it.
that.
Look at that troll running back inside there. Which is 2.
Walk no more. Stops. East Mountain. Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Hi. This Troll Mountain.
I love these simpletons.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing 1 say, thing 2 do, thing 3 do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Good job there, Lambert. Why is he not behind me?
We walk throws. Yous goes no far more. Which is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we
But
trolls come know to Witcher castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witcher strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher says monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make.
no face make. What the fuck?
We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
I'll leave him. I don't care. I don't want to
Alright,
really kill him.
We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
They don't kill everything. God damn it, dude. It's not necessary.
Well, you made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Except for that draw distance, though. That shit's the shit. Literally, no, it's the shit.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Wolf's Bane. Ooh, what the hell just happened?
Alright, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather.
Like just like shadows on horizon.
So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Yeah, great story.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
That was a kind of interesting story, and it points to the fact of why I'd be interested in a full-on customizable RPG, especially with the way CD Projekt brought this story to life, where they're bringing even the smallest of details into account. Like,
sure thing,
showing it has effect throughout the story. I think they could do something really, really well with that, almost like in the sense of like Neverwinter Nights, where even just the simplest of things like choosing gods you have and so forth like that, you know, affecting your gameplay choices.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, girl, let's go.
These simpletons are so funny.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
So you could stick around here if you wanted to and kill the kill that damn spike thing, but it seems like he's part of the quest, which is part of the Witcher training, which is why I left it alone. I got like 5 seconds here left before my before this cat piss wears off.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
And bitch, you
I
better
believe
remember.
we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Like, she is a bit of a bitch. I wonder how everybody else's experience is going with Triss. Because I am really starting to get pissed off with Yennefer and the way she acts. I don't want to say he's a grumpy old man. He has every right to be that.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds
Yeah.
a lot better than the
That
beans.
sounds like a
I
lot
might
more
have shot
fun.
myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Do you want a quickie?
All right. What did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Oh shit, yeah.
You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
So this is the point where you could either turn down her or you can accept it. Remember, if you chose Triss and you had sex with her when you were in Novigrad, if you completed that part of the quest, which you should at this point, you need to say no.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
If you have sex with both of them, it's like you're playing the field, and guess what? You will get a real shitty ending. So make sure you choose who you want when you want these quests. Oh baby, giggity giggity good. I guess it was okay to show booby and tits, but they couldn't show Geralt's ding-a-ling. That would have been too much for the ESRB. Man, Geralt is all sorts of scarfed up. The wolves hunting down a deer. I guess they're gonna grab it just as Geralt get his nut. Get it? His nut. Looks like NVIDIA Hairworks might be turned on right now. I can't tell. I know that deer is running really weird, like. The climax! Oh! Who got these?
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Because I gave it a day.
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous whoresons, those.
Finicky, too.
Yeah, they are.
Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Like, this whole concept just seems like it would be an interesting MMORPG to me. We all got to be Witchers and we did these things and maybe we joined up on quests and so forth, and you know, man, it just seems like it's tailor-made to be a really good MMORPG to me.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Where you been, Lambert? Besides
What have you been up to,
crying
Lambert?
over your daddy.
Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Karadin?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing.
Oh
how's
shit.
Triss?
Wow. Damn, Lambert just laid it out there. I don't even know what to say to that. Look at Yen. Damn. How about you cock blocking motherfucker? Good thing I got my fucking meat whistled already. I don't even know what to say. Fuck off, yeah.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
That
Fine.
shit was
Conversation turned
hysterical.
serious. Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
Oh
I
man,
said I'd tell you tomorrow.
that
So
shit
tell us
was
now.
hilarious.
It's after midnight.
That was the best moment in the game.
I'll
I don't think
subject him to
there's
the
been
trial
a
of
good
grasses,
moment like
but
that
only-
yet.
You'll
Damn.
fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are
Yeah, I
the
wanna know
chances
about
Uma
this.
will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another.
You should drink and then try to go get some drunken sex with Jen. Yeah. So we can't play Gwent, it looks like.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You gotta go drain the dragon. The main thing.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir is enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
These dudes are getting wasted. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Guess he didn't sleep in that bed. Man, he probably should have went to Yin. Look at the textures on that. That shit's horrible.
What a dream.
Poor little fucker.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Alright guys, so
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you
what
figure
the hell?
proportions?
We've got this new formula that we gotta do. I don't know why I went there for alchemy. What am I missing? Mana core. I'm missing some shit.
Complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
that all crafted up.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to
So
deaden the
this
pain.
whole
I know. Done
video
this
right
before.
here that I'll post, it kind of
Escort.
points to where a
Make the
CD
incisions in
project
his
is
veins.
strongest,
Insert the tubes.
and that's
Geralt, place the potion
depicting a
vials in
really
the
great
freezers.
narrative, a great story. I think that's the greatest part of this game. That and their ability to show even minor consequences
Ready.
in games can have repercussions and consequences that
Open the
play into the
valves.
story
It
that
doesn't
really
matter in
matters
which
to the
order.
player in some form, shape, or way that makes you kind of want to explore open world. So we're turning Quasimodo into a Witcher right now.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I feel bad for this little guy.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
You do have the option there to say stop, this is a bad idea, but I don't really feel like it's a bad idea, so that's why I didn't say it.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it.
Motherfucker Uma just threw up all on us. And we over here rushing up
I
vomit.
can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. A trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
I'm surprised Geralt was gonna sit there and let another dude wipe down his woman. But I'm pretty sure this is not possibly Siri.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's
shit.
apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Kerak? Just after we
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Kaniatag. Nevid. Severe. Kowal. Arriva.
Shit is going down.
Endir. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Kaniatad, Taran Anadir, Dis.
The hell? We lifted that curse. Ugo was an elf.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
Well, we already knew what the hunt wanted.
What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwain. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They will detect her.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice, besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
So,
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
so that begins our next quest. We kind of completed quite a bit there. I'm going to end the video here, but keep in mind, wow, we got a bit of experience there. Look at that. We're almost next to level 26. Got a quick jump up there in XP. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Remember, if you're liking the videos, go ahead and click like, subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see some videos for some games maybe I'm not playing, but you want to see some walkthroughs or some Let's Plays, go ahead and leave the information in the comment section, and I'll see about those. Until then, guys, have fun.